The silence of the woods used to be interrupted only by the heavy roar of a gas engine, but the landscape is shifting rapidly. A new player in the electric dirt bike scene is grabbing attention by offering serious off-road capability without the massive price tag usually found with the famous industry leaders. When you first hop on this Valtinsu electric bike, the very first thing you notice is the raw and unfiltered torque. There is no clutch to master and no gears to click through. You simply twist the throttle and feel an immediate surge as the tires bite into the earth. This machine is built for the rider who wants to conquer steep hills and winding trails with absolute confidence. It provides a level of power that feels much more expensive than the actual cost. You can reach speeds that feel genuinely thrilling in a forest or desert environment. It hits a top speed that is more than enough to get your adrenaline pumping on a technical track. What truly sets this bike apart from the sea of budget options is the quality of the hardware. Many manufacturers try to save money on the parts that matter most for your safety, but that isn't the case here. It comes equipped with a full hydraulic suspension system that manages to soak up the harshness of rocks and roots. You also get hydraulic disc brakes that offer the precise stopping power you need when navigating tight spaces. The ride feels balanced and controlled. It doesn't have that flimsy or hollow feeling found on cheaper electric toys. Instead, it feels like a purpose-built tool for the dirt. It is important to realize that this isn't a massive motocross bike. It has a slightly lower profile, giving it the nimble and playful characteristics of a high-end pit bike. This makes it incredibly easy to flick through tight corners, though taller riders might want to check the ergonomics to ensure a comfortable fit. The battery performance is another area where this bike really shines. You get a significant amount of range even when you aren't trying to be conservative with the throttle. You won't find yourself heading back to the truck after just a few minutes of riding. Just remember that a battery this size takes a bit of time to recover. It is the kind of setup where you charge it overnight to prepare for the next day of adventure. The build quality is functional and rugged. It might not have the flashy labels or the extreme polish of a luxury brand, but the money has been spent where it counts. You are getting a motor and a frame that can handle real trail work. One thing to keep in mind is the long-term support. Since this is a smaller brand, you won't find a massive network of local shops or a mountain of custom parts. This bike is for the person who wants maximum performance for every dollar spent. It is a quiet and stealthy way to enjoy nature without scaring off the wildlife or bothering the neighbors. For those new to the electric world, that initial burst of power can be a surprise. It is very snappy right off the line, so you should take a moment to get used to the throttle response. Once you find your flow, the bike feels like a natural extension of your body. It is a great time to be a rider when this much fun is finally within reach. It bridges the gap between basic backyard bikes and professional racing machines. You get the speed you want and the durability you need without having to empty your entire savings account to do it.